What's up, guys? Today we're looking at something that goes way beyond your average home entertainment setup. This is the Samsung 85-inch The Frame Pro 4K Neo QLED Smart TV, 2025, bundled with a Modern Teak Frame Bezel for the 55-inch frame TV and the LS60D Music Frame smart speaker. On paper, it sounds like a TV, an accessory, and a speaker. But in reality, it's a carefully designed ecosystem that blends technology, design, and lifestyle into one seamless package. So let's start with the star of the show, the 85-inch Frame Pro. If you've followed Samsung's Frame series over the years, you already know the idea, a TV that doubles as artwork when it's off. That concept has been refined again and again, and this 2025 model might just be the best version yet. 85 inches is already a bold statement, it fills a wall like a home theater projector would, but with the elegance of a framed art piece. The panel here uses Neo QLED technology powered by mini LEDs. Compared to standard LED TVs, mini LEDs are dramatically smaller, which means Samsung can pack in more local dimming zones. The result is a screen that balances deep blacks with ultra-bright highlights, giving HDR movies and shows a lifelike sense of depth. Watching HDR10+ or Dolby Vision content on this panel is a treat. Bright scenes don't get washed out, and dark areas still hold fine detail. Add in Samsung's quantum dot color processing, and the color reproduction is phenomenal. Reds, blues, greens, they all pop, but not in an artificial way. They look natural, sharp, and consistent even at wide viewing angles. But the defining feature of this series is still art mode. When you're not watching, the TV transitions into a digital gallery. And with the Modern Teak Frame Bezel snapped on, it genuinely looks like a framed painting or photograph hanging on your wall. Samsung's matte display finish keeps reflections to a minimum, so even in bright rooms, the artwork feels more like a print than a screen. You can pick from Samsung's curated collection, upload your own photography, or cycle through classics. It's not just a television anymore, it becomes part of the interior design. Mounting this massive 85-inch panel could be intimidating, but Samsung's One Connect box and invisible connection cable make it surprisingly clean. Instead of a nest of HDMI cables running behind the screen, you just have one nearly invisible cable running down to a box that houses all the ports. The TV sits flush against the wall, wires are hidden, and the final effect is sleek, modern, and minimal. Performance is where the Frame Pro really steps up compared to previous models. Inside is Samsung's Quantum Processor 8K AI Gen 4. Now, this is a 4K TV, but the processor uses AI-powered upscaling to make everything look sharper, whether it's native 4K, old HD content, or even standard definition video. Edges look crisp, textures are more detailed, and overall clarity is noticeably improved. Motion handling is also excellent, sports look fluid, fast-paced action scenes are smooth, and there's almost no motion blur. Gamers, you're not left out here either. The Frame Pro supports HDMI 2.1, 4K at 120Hz, variable refresh rate, VRR, and auto low latency mode, ALLM. That means you get buttery smooth gameplay, minimal input lag, and support for next-gen consoles like the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. On an 85-inch screen, games don't just look big, they feel immersive in a way that's hard to get from smaller displays. Now let's talk about the 55-inch Modern Teak Bezel included in this bundle. This one is meant for a smaller frame TV, but the point is consistency. If you have multiple frame TVs around the house, matching bezels make the whole setup feel intentional and coordinated. It's like interior design and home theater blending together. And then there's the LS60D Music Frame smart speaker. This thing is fascinating. At first glance, it just looks like another decorative frame, something you'd hang on your wall with a picture or artwork inside. But hidden inside is a high-end smart speaker. It supports Dolby Atmos, so it's not just pushing sound forward, it's creating a spatial audio experience that fills the room. Pair that with SpaceFit Sound Pro, which automatically tunes the audio to your room, and you've got a speaker that adapts to wherever you place it. The best part is that it pairs wirelessly with the Frame Pro. So instead of setting up a bulky soundbar or a cluster of satellite speakers, you can mount this music frame on the wall and get immersive audio without compromising the look of your space. It's Samsung's way of hiding high-performance speakers in plain sight, and it works surprisingly well. The software experience ties everything together. The TV runs on Tizen OS, Samsung's custom platform.